Okay, in this lecture now we're going to talk about blogging and how to blog correctly. I'm going to show you how to use the SEO Yoast to your advantage so that you can be searchable. Also, I'm going to show you a place where you can buy articles. You can buy articles from Fiverr.com. In my experience, the articles that I've gotten from Fiverr.com aren't really that great. They're made by people that are just trying to make $5. What do you think you're going to get for $5? Not much. But I have a source in this lecture that I'll show you that you can do really well with articles. So I'll see you in the lecture.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. We've come a long ways in the fact that you learn how to choose a niche, you learn how to use the keyword planner, you learn how to create a blog, a presence online, you might say, your little online real estate. So now you got everything all set up. We're going to talk about the ultimate way to get buyers. Okay, now the strategy to getting buyers is to pre-sell content and to convert browsers into buyers. So to do that, we're going to have to start blogging. So now the first part about blogging is, first of all, you got a blank blog, say. Okay, you just started. If you've been following along with me, you don't really have nothing posted in your blog. First step is to populate your blog with at least 5 or 6 different messages, essentially. That way anybody that comes and visits your blog in the near future, they will see that it's a busy blog, and that because if you only had 1 or 2 posts in there and that was it, they would assume that maybe the blog was abandoned. They wouldn't subscribe to it, or they wouldn't subscribe to the RSS feed or whatever, and they would never bookmark it, so which means they leave and you never see them again. After you've populated your blog, then you need to commit to regular posting schedule. Okay, this is very important, everybody. No matter what anybody says, there is nothing true about a one push button success thing. Everything that you see online that is talking about how they're going to put thousands of dollars in your pockets in 30 days or 60 days, that's a bunch of crap. You could have the best product in the world, the best opportunity, the best whatever you have, but if you don't have people coming to that offer, you don't have nothing. Alright? And you're not going to get people there just by creating a blog and writing a few posts and that's it. Folks, if you're not committed to this, I suggest you don't even start going down this road, because it's a long journey. Sometimes it's disheartening because you feel like you've done everything, and I've been there so many times. I just wanted to quit. But perseverance just keeps me going. I don't know why. I always find something new to keep my interest sparked up. I want you to do the same thing. I want you to realize that. So if we're part of a team, we could work together. We'll talk about that in other issues. But from now on, we want to start with this blog. And like I said, you need to commit to a regular schedule. Obviously, the more that you post, the better, because the more posts you get out there, it's all a numbers game. So for this, folks, we're going to go to my desktop and actually go into my back office of my website, and I'm going to show you how to create a blog. Okay, everybody, we're at my dashboard of my blog. Okay, this is my blog here, Home Business Ideas. To start a post, to do a post, first you're going to click on Post, come down to Add a New Post. When you click on Add a New Post, you're going to come up to a fresh new page. Now, it's very important that with this page here, and I do have some plugins that, like this Edit with Eliminator, this is kind of advanced stuff, so I wouldn't mess with something like that in the beginning. You can check it out if you want to, but here's where you're going to add your title. Okay, whatever the title to your post. And when you're talking about a title, you want a title that is going to be searchable by the search engines. Okay, so what I mean by that, if you go to Google, keyword planner, okay, and now I'm already logged into my keyword planner, you're going to go search for keywords. Okay, the example, you're going to say whatever it is. We're going to say, let's say, the best sneaker in town, say. Just a long tail, and I spelt it wrong, of course, so you can just right mouse click on that and just go correct. Alright, so the best sneaker in town. And we're going to go down here and we're going to say get ideas, right? Remember this from the other tutorials. Alright, so now what's going to come up on here is the average keyword search for that long tail keyword. Okay, as you can see here, 0. So if you put the title the best sneaker in town, nobody's going to be looking for that. Okay, so you want to go back down, you want to go down and check out some of your keywords, and you want to get something that has monthly searches. You don't want low monthly searches. You want at least 1,000 or more. Okay, so now what would be a good title? Okay, you could put in your title, if you wanted to have the best sneakers in town. Okay, now you can still have the beginning of the title, the best sneakers in town, and then fit in like this keyword right here, sneakers shop. Okay, so it could be, if you copy that and go back to here, you could be the best sneakers in town, and then put in that keyword there. I copied it, and then maybe put whatever, Ray's sneaker shop. Okay, so this being your keyword, right? Sneaker shop. Okay, which, as you can see over here, got 1,600 searches a month. Okay, now all these other keywords you can also use in your article as you're writing it. So you would take this keyword. Now when you have your blog, you have to use a plugin that's called SEO Yoast. This is SEO Yoast, Yoast SEO. And if you don't know how to, as you can see here, right now we don't have any greens. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the focus keyword, which is going to be sneaker shop. Okay, and as you can see, if you go down, you're going to see lines that are getting green, and it's going to tell you never used this focus keyword before, and that's, you want to make sure all of this stuff is green right here. Okay, and so then you're going to go up to the up here, and you're going to make sure the first line in your sentence has sneaker shop in it. And so you could say visit my sneaker shop for the best sneakers. Okay, then also up here in the permalink, you're going to want to make sure that has your keyword in it as well. So we're going to get rid of all that, and we're just going to copy and paste the keyword in there and say OK. Alright, now if you go back down to the SEO Yoast, you can see that we're starting to get better results here. Okay, and as you can see, right now it's saying the SEO contains a focus keyword, but it does not appear at the beginning. Try to put it at the beginning. So I'll show you what they're talking about there. So in the beginning, sneaker shop, they would like to have that in the front here. So how could you make this? You could put, I'll just leave it like that. It doesn't really matter. It's just trying to give you ways of making it more appealing and coming up in the search engine. So no links, no images, no meta description. And what a meta description is in this box here. This would be the meta description down here. Okay, so you would want to edit that, and you would want to at least make sure that your meta description, and as you can see, your SEO title is good, it's green, and so you would put in your keyword here, which it's there, and you want to put a description in that kind of like makes this green too. So the more you put in, so sneaker shop, and you just keep writing, and I'm just going to put dots there just to show you how it keeps going. And as you keep writing, it gives you the amount. See, now it turned green. So this is the minimum amount of words you would want to have in this meta description. Okay, and I usually use the first sentence or two for the meta description. Okay, so as you can see, all that's green now. And as you can see, your greens are going up here. Okay, the SEO title contain. Okay, we just talked about that. No links, no images, and the text only contains 10 words. Okay, so to make this a good post, again, you have your keyword best sneakers in the first sentence, and you're going to write a blog post about your sneakers, making sure that a few times you mention, the best sneakers in your blog post, not to just stick them in there where they don't make sense. But doing SEO, you want to make sure that when people are reading it, there's a flow to it. Okay, so this is how you start your blog, and so you want to make sure too. Let me move my face over here. That down here you got what there's called categories. Now, when you first start a blog, you don't have to worry about categories so much. But if you have a blog that has hundreds of posts on them, you're going to want to categorize them. And so you would use this blog if you wanted it to be affiliate marketing or PLR products or traffic. You would just check that, and that would send it to the category of traffic or affiliate marketing or PLR products. Okay, these are the different categories that I have. Then of course the main category, the one it defaults to all the time, is uncategorized. So as long as you have a check mark in whichever category you want it to, and you can also create new categories by going down here. Now after you finish your blog and everything's all green, you're going to want to make sure you put in some tags. Okay, you don't want to put in a ton of tags, but you can go back to the keyword planner here, and you can say, okay, let me look at these tags, and we'll start from the top. Okay, so you have sneaker store NYC. You could put that in as a tag. All these things that have high search volumes, you can put them in as a tag, and that would make your SEO even better. So just remember that. Okay, so that's how you do that. And then when you're all done with everything, you're all finished with your blog, everything's all in the green, even the readability. And if you go to the readability, you want to make sure that everything's in the green. 0 sentences contain a transition word or phrase. You want to make sure that you got all this stuff, at least even in the yellow, it would turn this green. And you want this all to be green. So that's how you create a post.